Hello everybody, today I'm playing Hello Neighbor, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to speedrun Hello Neighbor. Now this is not my typical content, but I thought it'd be a lot of fun. And if you guys want to see a full run of my part, let me know in the comments. But first things first, you grab a trash can lid and then a trash can. Also Mario is not leaving, don't even just think about that. Mario is on the channel forever. I just have to mention that. So after you get the trash can and the trash can lid, you immediately want to come over to this bookshelf, whatever this thing is, jump up it, go like right on the end, jump, place the trash can, jump on the roof, and then get really close to the edge, like really close. I might mess this up. Aim like right there, you can see my crosshair, run, jump, and then you'll land right there. Throw that at the window, press the jump button right on the window, and then you'll get out, and then you'll have the key, and then you'll get fricked by the neighbor sometimes. That doesn't usually happen, but you know, whatever. In this case, your run is dead and you gotta freaking start over. But in my case, I'm not actually speedrunning. Why am I waiting for him to come get me? Just run in here and go in the door. Now I am playing on an old version of the game. I'm gonna put a link on how to get this in the description. Basically, you need to open up the console of like the Steam page and then download it that way, but I'll show you guys how to do that. So first you need to grab a big box off of the top of the refrigerator in the first room and two small boxes, and with the big box in hand by pressing 1, and also this can only be done on PC, this speedrun, stack them up like right here, really kind of close to the wall. Also you're supposed to press that first, I freaking forgot, and then you jump right on this wire, walk over, oh frick, I did something weird, and then you press this button to turn the generator on, jump up all of this rubbish, and then you kind of like, you can see the fence a little bit, just kind of go and jump just like that, and then you'll be in, and then Mr. Peterson will start trying to kill you. Just run, you know, this is all typical stuff, nothing speedruns crazy about this one. Except for when you get to the door, just haul back, because you're gonna die either way. And then that starts Act 2. Turn left immediately, and then just press to open the door, and then that'll start like unlocking the door. You just gotta wait for that, and then you'll hear it. Right there, it unlocked. So open it, and then go straight through here. You don't have to drop that. I just like doing that. You can kind of like go out of that weird, but you know, whatever. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky. So you basically need to grab the crate and two cardboard boxes and press 2 on the keyboard to grab the second box. Line yourself up really close to the end, like on the corner like this, and then just start stacking. I might mess this up, just so you know. And then it'll look something like this, and then run and jump over that fence. I didn't even jump. Okay. This is a little bit easier than the trick you have to do in Act 1 to get on like the satellite. But this is still a little tricky. And I sometimes don't jump! Okay, I don't, except for this one time. This is a special case right here. Just take off 2 boxes, the crate and a box, and then just start over, I guess. Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make other speedrun tutorials, at least I don't plan on doing that. But I would do a fully fledged speedrun of this game on my channel. Okay, that's super precise. And if you jump down from here, you won't get enough height. It's really weird how this works, so just jump on this, and then jump down, and then you'll just get the height you need. Don't ask me how that works. Then you skip all the cutscenes, and then you can actually pick up the letter that's right there just ahead of time before the letter even gets there, because it's always loaded in. Go in the trunk, immediately grab the key, and then go in the house, drop the key, you don't have to, and then just wait right here for the phone to ring, and then charge forward. Okay, and then it starts. You want to immediately run out of the house, grab a box and a chair, that box, that chair, I don't think it matters which one you grab, jump over this fence over here, start holding to throw the chair about here, break the window, run back, jump through this window with the box still, and then you'll get over here, the neighbor, Just maybe go a little bit slow. Okay, I didn't go slow enough. I hate my life. I have to restart the freaking thing. Just give me a moment. This only takes 2 seconds. Sometimes if you go too fast, it's not good. So I'll show you guys how to avoid that. That's the second time I've done that, and it is way too easy to go too fast there. So you just want to go a little bit slower. See, I'm already back pretty much to where I was, so I lost no time at all. I mean, I did, but you know what I'm saying for the video. So charge out, grab this and this, do everything that I just told you to do, except for you don't want to slow down throwing the chair. You want to maybe hesitate going through the window or something. Okay. So maybe when I go through this, I'll just walk until I get about here, then I'll start running. Listen from the, like, ha! There. And then you throw that at the trap, pick up the trap, take it right over here, put the trap right on the door frame, open it, and then run into it. And then you're in fear school, which is the hardest part. There's 2 ways you can do this. There's one way where you kind of like, okay, I'll show you how to do it the harder way and the easier way. The harder way is by, oh my gosh, jumping on this, oh my gosh. Okay, the hard way is really hard. Okay, so, how to do this. You run, jump on this one, don't run, jump on this one, run to jump on this, and then run to jump on that, and then keep on going. And then you'll make it, and then the bell will ring, and then you just keep on running. And hope that the janitor person doesn't get you. Okay, run, jump, don't run. And you have to land on the desk part, not the chair, or else the trajectory is all goofy. And keep on running. And I'll get it eventually. Don't you guys worry. It'll happen. Just give me time. Okay, right there. And then the janitor person should be behind you at this point. Just keep on running, and then get. No, okay, he did get me. That's generally how you do that. So the easier way is to not do that. The easier way is a whole lot easier. It still revolves some luck, like I might die here. I didn't. You jump into this locker, and then wait for the bell to ring, and then 4 ticks after that. 4. And you have to get lucky with that guy. So that guy can't be in the bad spot, or else you're just completely screwed. So listen for the bell to ring, and then 4 ticks after that. 4. Jump on the books, and then just jump up this. Jump up this until you get up to the table. And then the second the bell rings, try to see if the janitor person is like anywhere around, and if not, just go. Okay, just run. You can run into this one. If you're confident, you can just go past it. Okay, I was confident. I don't know why. It's just a feeling, alright? And if you did go into that other one, then you'll run into this one unless there are no mannequins over here. Then you can just keep on running, and then when the bell rings, you'll be totally fine. So there's the 2 ways you can do that. And then obviously this is all the same. But it's not, because once you get into the loading, like once it starts, I'll show you when, and you just hold left, which is A on the keyboard. So as soon as it starts indicating that it's loading the next screen, you just hold A. I'll show you when. Now, hold A. And that'll trigger the trap. So you can pick the trap up, pick up 2 boxes, break this window, jump out, break one of these windows, doesn't really matter which one, go into here, throw it, don't drop it, right into that corner, open it, run, and then you're in the basement. Okay, this is where it gets really annoyingly tricky, and I'm genuinely going to mess this up a lot. It's not luck like it is in Fear School, although it might feel like it a lot of the time. So you need to grab one of those big stand things and a TV to make it consistent anyway. At least a little bit. Just put the TV down for lighting, I guess. And then you have to like line yourself like maybe in between these two, like against the wall. Throw it right, you see that shelf in the fridge? Right in that intersection, just throw it. And then it'll just line up sometimes just pretty well. Just throw it right there. Yeah, see that? Yeah, you'll see what I mean when I say it lines up pretty well sometimes. So right there, it has to be like kind of level like that glass, like the picture part. Put the TV, just drop the TV, don't throw it. jump on the TV, get onto this, and then you'll do something called like a super jump. So you'll just get like right on that middle pole, and then start backing up. The second a fence appears, just jump, and you'll, because of the vibrations, jump on top of the fence. And it only works freaking sometimes, and it sucks. That's where this becomes super frustrating, because it generally isn't luck, but some cases like that, it definitely feels like it. Like I did everything. Where am I? Okay, I did everything I was supposed to. It just didn't give me the super bounce because it wasn't vibrating enough or something. So it's really goofy how this all works, and this is like my least favorite part of the run. So throw it. Gotta just get lucky. Okay. Use the TV. You don't need the TV. It just makes it so much easier without losing much time at all. And it's just, for me, generally faster. Back up. There. You get a super jump. Usually it happens every time, and then you wait for him to go past, but you can't go immediately. Just wait. Just be a little bit patient, and then just go. Because he will kill you even if he's past. You come through here, grab the chair. You need the chair. Just run through that brick wall. Place the chair like in between the shadow, like right here. On that crack. Get on top of it. Hold shift, which is run, and forward and then jump. And then you'll get over that fence. And then kill the neighbor. Don't kill him, but push him. And then we're on to Act 4. Alright, this is super cool, alright? And I'll show you guys how to get the older version of this game after the speedrun, probably. Just in case you guys want the same version as me, because on the newer version, you cannot do these bugs that I'm doing. So look out the window to summon the big neighbor, and then pick up a basketball and a skateboard. You don't need the skateboard. The skateboard is for backup because we're going to hit the big switch in the air. So press and hold the throw button and just charge it up and everything like that, because the more you charge it, the further you'll throw it, basically. The simple terms. And then you want to throw it like right at the switch, like right there. And if you don't hit it, you can use the skateboard, but I hit it. And then jump right. Okay, this is kind of weird. So you jump into the toaster, like right where the cord is. Just jump into it. And then as soon as you get like about here, jump again. So look it. It's really goofy. And then you just get launched. And then you want to try to land on this platform, which is really not that bad. Especially when you have the double jump like that. Like I wouldn't have made that without the double jump. Even though we didn't get the double jump in Act 3, it still gives that to us for this part. And then we use the umbrella to get on top of the toaster in between the two slots. Open the umbrella, go in there, and jump. And then use the double jump, just immediately. And then you should go launching. Because it thinks you went in there twice. So it gives you the jump boost of 2 toaster insertions or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I've seen people actually just go right over this. Don't try that. It's so freaking hard. I don't know how people do that. There's invisible walls everywhere. So you can just go forward, but you'll see that I'll start hitting an invisible wall and it'll start forcing me to the right. Like I'm not holding right at all and it's making me go to the right. It is not slower to run into the wall, so just do that. And then as soon as you're around it, you can just start going for the house. Just gliding is really slow, so you can drop down a little bit. Do not drop down too far because he moves around a lot like that, and it can mess you up so badly. So I wouldn't drop too much unless you're really comfortable and know what you're doing. And then you go in the house, immediately start running, because you can start running before you can even see yourself. Go right here and through here. And then this brings us to the final part, which took me the longest to learn how to speedrun, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it really fast and easy. So this is the part where this is my young self. I'm looking at myself right now, and he's playing with stuff, and then he'll come up to the window. There's going to be a big shadow monster, and then he gets frightened, and then he'll run up the stairs and just sit on the floor, and then the shadow guy's going to punch him. But I have to stand in front to prevent that from happening. And why that's really hard is because, look, if I try to double jump, you can hear my spacebar probably. I don't have a double jump. I do not have a double jump because I didn't get the double jump ability in Act 3. Even though it gave it to me for Act 4, that's because Act 4 doesn't really base it off of Act 3. This does. So what you do in the past, it really does matter for this part. and there's a part that you need the double jump to get over a gap, or like a ledge, but we do not have the double jump. So we have to find a different way to do that, and it's really, really weird and complicated. You don't have to do all that I just did. It's just something I like doing. Also, just general tip. You see how bright it is in here? Just go into the settings, graphics, and turn shadows low. Because if I turn the shadows up, it's really dark. And for like Fear School, which is already dark, even with like low shadows, it's just better. It's just better this way. So he'll be like right here. You don't have to memorize where he's gonna go. But yeah, how you get over that ledge is there's going to be a ledge you have to jump over. You just want to run towards the ledge, press jump, and then press control as soon as you leave the ground, and then just spam jump. And then it'll eventually work. You don't even have to spam jump. I just see other speedrunners doing it. So I'm just assuming it's like a safety protocol. Just get up there in case you just barely miss it. It's that ledge right there. You have to crouch under this because every time you block punches from this guy, you get taller. So you have to crouch under this, and then as soon as you uncrouch, you'll start running towards that. And as soon as you get close enough, you want to jump. You want to just jump and then hold crouch immediately, and then spam the space bar. But I'm not going to spam space, just to show you. Jump, control. So space, control. Space, control. You have to let go of shift. Just you're holding shift, press space, and then move your pinky down fast. Just move it down to shift or control. Move your pinky from shift to control. You don't have to keep on holding shift. It's super surprisingly easy, but it took me forever to figure out how to make that jump. And after that, you just climb all that rubbish and all that, and then just come up here, and then it's really easy. However, the timer doesn't end. As soon as this ends, there's going to be a door that you have to walk into, like a green exit door, and then that's when the timer stops. That's when the timer stops. So yeah, if you guys want to see me do a fully fledged speedrun, let me know in the comments, because I would be super interested in that. I think that would be really neat. I know this is not my usual content, and it's not going to be my usual content ever. Mario will be. Nintendo will be. So yeah, just run towards this door. The second you go through the door, the timer ends. Yeah. So now I'll show you how to get the old version of Hello Neighbor on Steam. You don't even have to do it on some weird, sketchy stuff. So just give me a second. Okay, this is my desktop. So what you need to do is press Windows R and then type this in. I didn't know it was going to be there automatically, but you literally type in Steam semicolon or whatever that's called, 2 slashes. That's the wrong slash. Okay. Open / console. Apparently I don't. Okay, yeah. And then just press enter. Okay, and then something like this is going to pop up. You have to type all that in. You don't have to. It's in the link in the description. Or not link in the, it's just in the description. Copy and paste this. It'll be in the description of the video. Just copy it, paste it. In fact, I'll have that open console thing linked, or paste, just copy and paste it. It's all going to be in the description. Everything's going to be in the description. And then you just press enter, and then it'll automatically download that. And then you have to go to Steamapps in like File Explorer, which I'm not going to go to because I'm not comfortable with all that right now. So yeah, then it'll be in like Steamapps and all that. It'll be in your file somewhere. You'll find it. And then you just create a shortcut. So if you don't know how to do that, you literally like say Five Nights at Freddy's right here. If I'm trying to play like Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I just click it, right click, and then create shortcut. And then it's right here. And then I can put it wherever I want. And then that's going to be the older version of Hello Neighbor. In my case, it is not Hello Neighbor at all. So yeah, that's how you get the older version of Hello Neighbor. That's 1.16, I believe, or 1.1.6. I don't know, something like that. And it's the version that I use, and it's the version that speedrunners use, because you can perform crazy glitches like the bear trap glitch. That's not possible in newer versions. The getting over the fences in like the basements, and that's not possible in older or newer versions. A lot of the stuff in act like there's so many things that just are not possible in newer versions of the game, so you have to play on an old version. So yeah, that's why I play on the older version, and that's why I'm just showed you how to do all of that. So hopefully that was all of use to you guys. Maybe not, maybe it was, whatever, I don't know. I'm showing you how to do it. That's what I'm doing here. And yeah, I hope everything was of use. So yeah, I guess comment if you want to see me do a fully fledged speedrun of Hello Neighbor on my channel. I would be interested in that myself. I think that'd be pretty cool and neat and everything. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I suck at outros. Goodbye.